Welcome. My name is Marissa. We're going to start in all fours. So come down to your hands and your knees. Just put your hands right under your shoulders and your knees right under your hips. Extend your right leg long back behind you and your left arm straight out in front. You stay here. I just want to give you the side view. From there, go back to all fours. Do it again. Right leg, left arm, and return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift your right leg and left arm, bend your knee, bend your elbow so that your hand comes around to touch the foot, re-extend and go back to all fours. So it's a lift, bend, extend, down. 3 up, around, extend, down. 4 up, around, extend, down. 5 up, around, extend, down. 6 up, around, extend, down. 7 up, around, extend, down. 8 up, around, extend, do it again. 8 up, around, extend, down. 7 up, around, extend, down. 6 up, around, extend, down. 5 up, around, extend, down. 4 up, around, extend, down. 3 up, around, extend, down. 2 up, around, extend, down. 1 up, around, extend, down. Inhale, arch your spine and look to the sky. Exhale, round your spine and look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. Take your left leg off the ground behind you, right arm out in front, then come back. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we'll do that same left leg and right arm lift. Then we go around to touch the foot, re-extend and come down. 2 out, around, return, down. 3 out, around, return, down. 4 out, around, return, down. 5 out, around, return, down. 6 out, around, return, down. 7 out, around, return, down. 8 out, around, do it again. 8 out, around, return, down. 7 out, around, return, down. 6 out, around, return, down. 5 out, around, return, down. 4 out, around, return, down. 3 out, around, return, down. 2 out, around, return, down. 1 out, around, return, down. Pull your butt back to your heels and then come forward, shoulders over wrists. Pull your butt backwards and then come forward. 2 more, backwards and forward. 1 more, backwards and forward. Slide your right and left leg long back behind. Keep your hips elevated as high as your shoulders. You're in a plank position, top of a push-up. Tap your knees down and then lift your knees back up. 2 down, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, last set of 8, 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1, up. Go upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. You look like an upside down V. Your heart is melting backwards towards your thighs. Your heels are pulling backwards and down. Come forward to plank. Take your knees down. Move your knees forward under your hips. Point your feet and send your feet over to your right. Walk your hands backwards and sit behind your knees. Take your feet out in front of you. Bend your knees, soles of the feet are down. Walk your feet 2 fist width apart. Take your hands outside of your hips. Reach your arms forward, sitting up nice and tall with your shoulders over your hips. Reach the arms up, back, and around as you lean back, and then come forward as the arms reach forward. So you'll move backwards as the arms go backwards and come forward as the arms come forward. 3, back and around and sit up. 4, back and around and sit up. 5, back and around and sit up. 6, back and around and sit up. 7, back and around and sit up. 8, back and around and sit up. Turn your palms down, open your right arm out to the right and look to the right as you lean back, then come back up to sit. Twist to the right, leaning back, and then come back up. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, left side. 8, return. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, return. 1, return. Turn your palms to face each other. Reach your arms up. Pause here. Stay here with your arms lifted to the sky. You stay here. I want to just give you the side view. Let's open to the right. We'll reach the right arm backwards. You'll lean backwards. Then go up to sky. Go to the left, leaning backwards, alternating. Right and left. 3, right and left. 4, right and left. 5, right and left. 6, right and left. 7, right and left. 8, right and left. Come back to center. Take your hands to your shins. Walk your feet close to your sitting bones. Well, I guess it's not really close to your sitting bones, but closer than they were. And lift your hips up so that you're sitting up nice and tall. Then stack your hands behind your head. Lift your right knee up. You'll flex your foot. Bring your left elbow across to your right knee. Then return down. You're taking the foot down and returning to center. So it's a twist and return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, do it again. 8, return. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, return. 1, left knee. 8, return. 7, return. 6, return. 5, return. 4, return. 3, return. 2, return. 1, another set, same side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate right and left. Right, left. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, 8. Take your hands down by your side. Walk your feet more forward. Your knees are still bent. Reach your arms straight out ahead of you. First, lift your shoulders over your hips. Then lean backwards. Pause here. Turn your palms down. Open the arms out to a T and then bring them forward. We're just keeping the shoulders where they are. Open and return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, return. Lower the hands down, lift them back up, shoulder height. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, lift. 8, lift. Bring your shoulders up over your hips. Straighten your legs, flex your feet. Reach your hands to your toes and then come back up. 2, forward and up. 3, forward and up. 4, forward and up. 5, forward and up. 6, forward and up. 7, forward and up. 8, forward and up. Lower your hands down. Zip your legs together, point your feet, move your hands backwards behind your hips, your palms are down, your fingers face your butt, your elbows bend slightly, lift your heart, lift your hips up, lift your right foot a few inches off the ground and take it down. Right foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, left foot, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex your feet, lower your butt down. Point your feet, lift your butt up, lift your right leg up, bend the knee into the chest, re-extend, take it down. So it's up, in, out, down. 3, up, in, out, down. 1 more, up, in, out, down. Left leg, up, in, out, down. Up, in, out. 2 more, up, in, out. 1 more, up, in, out, down. Flex the feet, lower your butt down, reach your arms up, come forward, your hands go to the outsides of your feet. Stretch forward. Reach your arms forward and up, split the hands. Come to lay down on your right side. We're coming to lay down on the right side. You're in a long straight line. Right ankle, right knee, right hip, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist. Now bend your right elbow and come up, propping the elbow under your shoulder. Your forearm is parallel to the side wall. Normally, we bend the knees and bring the knees forward, but we'll do something different. So let's do with the legs straight, bend your knees, but instead of taking the knees forward, you're taking your feet backwards. So your knees are still in line with the hips. The knees are not forward. The knees are still in line with the hips. The feet are backwards. From here, take your left hand to your left hip and to the hip bone, lift your hips up. Now keep your hips lifted, lift the top knee open and close. 2, open and close. 3, open and close. 4 open and close, 5 open and close, 6 open and close, 7 open and close, 8 open and close. Left arm and left leg lift and they go straight. Now the elbow and the knee touch and your hip comes down. Go up and extend, come down and bend. 3 up and out, in and down. 4 up and out, in and down. 5 up and out, in and down. 6 up and out, in and down. 7 up and out, in and down. 8 up and out, in and down. Return the hand to the hip, return the knee down, lower the hip down. Come to face me on all fours, hands and knees. Your knees are under your hips, your toes are tucked, hands under the shoulders, flat down. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look in. 3 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 2 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. 1 more. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look in. Come to a neutral spine. It's a flat back. Come to lay down on your left side. You're in this long, straight line from your wrist to your elbow, to your shoulder, to your hip, to your knee, to your ankles, one straight line. Then prop yourself up, resting on your left elbow. Your forearm is parallel to the side wall. Now, we're not going to bend the knees coming forward. Instead, keep your knees where they are. Bend the knees, the feet go backwards. So you still have that straight line, shoulder, elbow, hip, knee. You still have that straight line. Take your right hand to your right hip. Lift your hips up. Open the top knee and close. 2, close. 3, close. 4, close. 5, close. 6, close. 7, close. 8, close. Extend your right arm and right leg. Now bend the elbow and the knee, or your hip comes down. Your hip comes up as you extend, down as you bend. 3 up and out, in and down. 4 up and out, in and down. 5 up and out, in and down. 6 up and out, in and down. 7 up and out, in and down. 8 up and out, in and down. Let's come down with the knee, to come down with the hand. Come to face me on all fours, hands and knees. Walk your hands backwards to your feet. Your toes are tucked. Take your hands to your hip bones. Lift your arms up. Lean backwards and come up. Keep going. I'll give you the side view. You're leaning backwards and coming up. 3 backwards and up. 4 backwards and up. 5 backwards and up. 6 backwards and up. 7 backwards and up. 8 backwards and up. Now, when we lean backwards, we'll open the right arm to the right and look to the right. Try it now. Backwards and up. Arms come shoulder height. 2, the arms don't go lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alternate. Right and left. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Take your hands down to the ground in front of you. Send your right leg long back behind and left leg, you're in a plank position, top of a push-up. Go upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward in between your hands. You're in a forward bend at the front edge of your mat. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Take your left knee and your right knee to the ground behind you. Walk your hands backwards. Take your hands to your hips. Your toes are tucked. Step your right foot forward. Step your right foot out to the right side. Straighten your right leg and turn the toes forward. Reach your arms to the sky, palms facing forward. Take your hands down under your shoulders. Lift your left arm to the sky, look up, scoop the left arm inside of the right. Take your left side of your head down, the back of your left hand down. Walk your right hand forward on high finger pads, elbow straight, look under your right arm. Breathe here. Return your right hand, plant your palm flat down on the mat. Lift your left arm out to the side and up to the sky. Lower this hand down. Take your hands to your hip bones. You're standing on that left knee. Return your right knee under you. All of your toes are tucked. Step your left foot forward. Step your left foot out to the left side. Straighten the left leg. Turn the toes forward. Reach the arms up, the palms face forward. Lower your hands down under your shoulders. Lift your right arm to the sky. Look up. Scoop this arm inside the left arm. Take the right temple down. Walk your left hand forward to high finger pads. Your elbow is straight. Look under your left arm. Plant your left hand flat on the mat. Unwind your right arm to the sky. Lower this hand down. Walk your hands backwards. Take your hands to your hip bones. Return this knee under the hips. Your toes are tucked. Step your right foot forward and then your left foot forward. Separate your feet wider than your shoulders. Bring your right knee up and reach your arms up, and then return with the legs wide, hands to the hips. 2 sets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left knee comes up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel toe the feet to come under your hips. Take your hands down outside your outside of the thighs. Your palms face your thighs. Squat down, your hands come to prayer. Come to stand, hands down by your side. 2 sets. 2, stand. 3, stand. 4, stand. 5, stand. 6, stand. 7, stand. 8, do it again. 8, stand. 7, stand. 6, stand. 5, stand. 4, stand, 3, stand, 2, stand, 1, stand. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs. Take your hands outside your feet to high finger pads. Step your left leg long back behind. Plant your hands flat. Step your right leg back. You're in a plank position. Tap your right foot out to the right side and return. Tap your left foot out to the left side and return. Alternate right and left. 2 sets. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Do it again. 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Bend your elbows to point backwards and then straighten your elbows. Bend and straighten. 2 more. Bend and straighten. 1 more. Bend and straighten. Take your knees down. Move your knees forward under your hips. Point your feet. Take your feet over to the left. Walk your hands backwards. Sit behind your knees. Take your feet out in front of you. Have your feet that 2 fist distance in parallel. Take your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Twist to your right as you lean back slightly. Come back up through center. Twist to your right. You're leaning backwards. Come back up to center. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, twist to your left as you lean back slightly. Come back up in center. 2, return. 3, return. 4, return. 5, return. 6, return. 7, return. 8, alternate right and left. Right, take out the center, go left. Right, left. You're staying backwards the whole time. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. Go left and right. Left and right. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Sit up in center. Hands come to your shins, sitting nice and tall. Then take your feet backwards behind you. Come back to all fours, hands and knees. Prop your hands up onto high finger pads. Step your left foot inside of your left thumb. Step your right foot inside of your right thumb. Straighten your legs. Separate your feet. 2 fist distance in parallel. Drop your head. Sweep your arms out and all the way up, standing tall. Dive forward. Arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Send your right leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. You're in a high lunge. Take your hands to prayer and your back knee. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's, let me think about this 1 second. Okay, when we take the hands to prayer, instead of taking the back knee in, we'll take the back knee hovering off the ground. So the back knee goes down. So we're coming here. Now we're going to straighten the right leg out in front of us and reach the arms to a T, like this. And then go back to hands in prayer and that right knee bending off the ground. So arms to a T, right leg forward. 3, forward. 4, forward. 5, forward. 6, forward. 7, forward. 8, do it again. 8, forward. 7, forward. 6, forward. 5, forward. 4, forward. 3, forward. 2, forward. 1, forward. Hands by your side. Lower the foot down. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Inhale, come to a tabletop. Exhale, fold over. Step your left leg long back behind. You're in a low lunge. Reach your arms forward and up. Now, when we take the hands to prayer in front of the heart, instead of taking the back knee into the chest, we're going to bend the back knee and hover it off the ground. Try it now. Now, lift your left leg straight out in front with the arms in a T. So we're going to bend that back knee, that left knee, and then straighten. 3, bend and straighten. 4, bend and straighten. 5, bend and straighten. 6, bend and straighten. 7, bend and straighten. 8, bend. Do it again. 8, bend and straighten. 7, bend and straighten. 6, bend and straighten. 5, bend and straighten. 4, bend and straighten. 3, bend and straighten. 2, bend and straighten. 1, bend and straighten. Lower your hands down, lower the foot down. Sweep your arms out and up. Dive forward, your arms go out to the sides and down. Step backwards to a plank position, top of a push-up. Take your right knee into your chest. Your left hand touches your right foot, and then return. Right knee, so your hand touches your foot. 3, it's the left hand to the right foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's going to be the left knee bending into the chest, the right hand touching the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we alternate? Right foot, left foot. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. From plank position, go upwards and backwards, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward in between your hands. Arrange your feet at the front edge of the mat, 2 fist distance in parallel. Sweep your arms out and all the way up. Stay standing tall. Reach your arms backwards and down. So we'll go forward, up, backwards and down. 3, all the shoulder mobilities. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend your knees, put your hands on your thighs. Take your hands outside of your feet. Take your left knee to the ground behind you. Right knee to the ground behind you. Plant your hands flat. Slide your left leg and right leg long to a plank position. Exactly where your hands are, put your elbows down so that you're in a forearm plank. Then move your legs forward so you're in a forearm down dog. Stay where you are. I'm giving you the side view. From forearm down dog, walk your feet longer behind you so that you're in a forearm plank. We'll alternate moving the feet into this forearm down dog, a dolphin pose, and walking out to that plank on our forearms. Do it again, down dog on the forearms, plank on the forearms. 2 more, down dog on your forearms, plank on your forearms. 1 more, down dog on your forearms, plank on your forearms. Lower your pubic bone down, point your toes, lift your heart. Breathe here. Lower your forehead down. You'll move your hands, stacking your hands under your forehead. Keep your forehead glued to your back of your hands. Zip your legs together. Your feet are pointed. Lift your head up, your upper body up. Your back of your hands are glued to your forehead and then come down. 2 up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up, stay up, lift your legs as well. So now your legs and your head go up and down. 2 up and down. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up, swim your arms backwards, they touch, and then forward they touch. 2 backwards and forward. 3 backwards and forward. 4 backwards and forward. 5 backwards and forward. 6 backwards and forward. 7 backwards and forward. 8 backwards and forward. Take your hands outside your chest. Lower your feet down. Your feet are 2 fist distance apart. Tuck your toes. Push yourself up just to a long all fours position. Move your knees forward under your hips. Point your feet. Take your feet over to the right. Come to sit down behind your legs. Take your feet out in front of you. You're facing me. Your knees are bent. Your soles of the feet are down. Come to lay down. Take your arms to a T shape. Your palms are face up. You stay there. I want to give you the side view. Lift your right leg to the sky. Flex your foot. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Your left hand goes to your right foot. Come back down. The knee bends and the foot comes down. So you're coming up and down. 2 sets. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up, do it again. 8 up and down. 7 up and down. 6 up and down. 5 up and down. 4 up and down. 3 up and down. 2 up and down. 1 up and down. Lift your left leg straight up to the sky. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Lift your right hand to your left foot, then come back down. 2 up, 2 sets. 3 up and down. 4 up and down. 5 up and down. 6 up and down. 7 up and down. 8 up, do it again. 8 up and down. 7 up and down. 6 up and down. 5 up and down. 4 up and down. 3 up and down. 2 up and down. 1 up and down. Let's alternate right leg and left leg. 1 set. 2, 2. 3, 3. 4, 4. 5, 5. 6, 6. 7, 7. 8, 8. Stay down, pause here with your arms wide apart. Lift your right leg to the sky, flex your foot. Lift your hips up and down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, down. 7, down. 8, down. Bend your knee, step your foot down. Take your left leg straight to the sky, flex your foot. Lift your hips up, down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, down, 6, down, 7, down, 8, down. Bend the knee, step the foot down. Extend your right leg long on the ground away from you. Lift your right leg as high as your left knee. Walk your left foot closer to you. Lift your hips up. Rebend your right knee, step the foot down, lower your butt down. Extend your left leg long on the ground. Lift your left foot as high as your left leg as high as the right knee. Lift your hips up, pause here. Step the foot down, lower your butt down. Take your hands down by your side, your palms face down. Lift your head, your neck, your shoulders up. Your fingers reach towards your heels. Glide over to your right, that your right hand gets closer to your right ankle. Come back to center. Glide to the right and center. 3 right and center. 4 right and center. 5 right and center. 6 right and center. 7 right and center. 8, glide to the left, left, center. 7, center. 6, center. 5, center. 4, center. 3, center. 2, center. 1, glide left and right. Oh, sorry, right and left. Right, left. 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Stack your hands behind your head. Lower your upper body down. Take your knees into your chest with your hands stacked behind your head. Pause here. Take your legs straight up to the sky. Flex your feet. Pause here. Lower your straight legs halfway down to the ground. Pause here. Separate your feet. Bend your knees. Step your feet down. Take your hands down by your side. Walk your hands a little bit further back so you have leverage to now lift yourself up to be resting on your elbows. Then lift yourself up to be resting on your hands. Just turning to face me, sitting up nice and tall. Take your hands to your shins, pull back on your shins. Thank you so very much for joining me. My name is Marissa.